My name is Wizxrd. I'll stop saying this eventually, but I'm trying to expand my channel. There's gaming videos on here, there's music videos on here, there's short films on here, there's book reviews on here, and that's what we're doing today. I have read the Penguin Book of Demons. Scott G. Bruce. Was it just him? Yeah, Scott G. Bruce. And this book, first of all, I'm a fucking weirdo for this, but I just love the way this book feels and the way it smells. If you're the kind of weirdo that understands that, I don't really know where I was going with that sentence. I just hope you're the kind of weirdo that understands that if you're here. It feels nice. It's like the perfect length. It's like 300 something pages, and it smells like good book smell. And the cover is cool. The cover was by Louis Le Breton from Dictionnaire Infernal, 1863. It's cool. This is a really good book, though. It goes over the history of demons and spirits and, jinn and stuff like that throughout history and throughout different religions and historical contexts. It goes through Christian mythology. It talks about some Islamic mythology. It talks about just general folklore. Towards the end, you get some fairly recent urban legends and stuff like that, and it's actually very interesting. There's some weird shit in here. There's this whole story about these people who were apparently getting tricked by shape-shifting foxes to have sex with them, so the foxes could drain their souls or something. And you may be thinking sexy fox lady. No, they were actually foxes, like the animal foxes that supposedly shapeshifted into humans. I don't know what was going on there. But there's also the story of Dr. Faustus in here, who is allegedly the first story of someone selling their soul. He is a story about how he sells his soul to a demon, so the demon will wait on his every need, but instead of giving up his soul, he makes a deal that whenever he dies, he will become a spirit himself. And there's also some cool, I think my favorite story revolving around jinn and genies, whatever you want to call them, was there's a story of a jinn who was trapped in the ocean, and he was going to reward whoever let him out, but he stayed for so long that he got upset and decided instead, out of spite, he would punish whoever released him, just to have someone to take his anger out on. So this dude fishes him up, and he lets him out, and the genie is huge and tells him that he's gonna kill him out of spite. And the guy's like, you know what? I don't think you should do that. And the jinn is like, I'm gonna do that. And he's like, now that I think about it, I mean, you're so huge. This, I forget what it was that he came out of. It was some sort of, it wasn't like a teapot, but it was some kind of something. But he was like, you're so huge, you don't even fit in there. I guarantee it. And the jinn was like, word? And then he got back in it, and the dude closed it. And he was like, ah, shit, you outsmarted me. He lets him back out, and they make peace or whatever. But I just thought it was a funny story. But yeah, if you're interested on the occult or demons or spirits or whatever, this is a very good just overview of that kind of stuff throughout history. I'm actually I've got an album coming out soon called the Many Facets of a Possessed Mind. Shout out myself. If you like horrorcore and hip hop, go check that out whenever it comes out. But it is very heavily inspired by this book. I'm taking a lot of notes from this book to incorporate into my writing, so it's definitely worth the read. I fuck with Penguin Classics heavy. So yeah. This is a really good book, unlike the last book we reviewed that was terrible. So I wanted to have a both sides of the coin while we're getting started on these kind of videos. So thank you for watching. Penguin Book of Demons by Scott G. Bruce.